Oh shit. Take two.
Correct. My bad. Just hold on. Apologies. Bloopers.
Take two.
Going on, ladies and gents? Ladies and gents, how y'all doing? As always, my name is Dante Brown. Welcome to the Wiseman Talks podcast. If you're new to the show, welcome. Here's a song. If you've been here before, sing along. Tell your friends, tell your foes, tell your neighbors, friends of all. Just let them know. Wise Man Talks podcast. Yes, sir. Yeet. My bad about that stuff earlier. If you AJ Styles, yes, the rumors are true. He's officially on Monday Night Raw. Yes, Sirski. AJ, one of the greats, TNA's all-time great in my opinion, but WWE's future Hall of Famer and next Intercontinental Champion. Just going to throw that into the hat real quick, you feel me? But we're going to talk more about that in a little bit, but just want to let y'all know how y'all, well, I want to talk with y'all a little bit. How y'all doing? I'm good, you know? And I don't know if everybody had a snowstorm, but those watching, if y'all had got hit with the snow, hope y'all doing good. Hope your family is well. Hope you're doing well. Like, hope nobody was in an accident or nobody was hurt or anything like that. Because weather, we're actually getting winter. Yeah, this is real winter stuff. So y'all be safe out there on the roads. Try not to drive like no maniac and be patient. And be grateful you're here. Because, I mean, when we listen to this episode, if you wasn't here, you will be listening to this great, wonderful show. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, we're going to get right into it, because we're getting close to WrestleMania. Even though I wish I could be there, but fingers crossed, you never know. The Lord works in mysterious ways. I mean, with the Super Bowl going that just happened, and shout out to the Birds, yes, sirski, Eagles, Eagles, yes, sir. Your two-time champs, Kansas City, haha, y'all in grief, haha. Taylor Swift, oh, she gonna write her little song talking about, oh, Travis, you could win the championship, something, it's a Travis. But anywho, we ain't on that. That's a different show. We wrestling here, so let's acknowledge our birds, our Super Bowl champs. You know what I'm saying? Throw up our ones for the two-time champs. Uh, but yeah, what the hell was this? I completely threw myself. My fault. Oh yeah. We going. Oh, he's talking about WrestleMania. That's my Super Bowl. That's what it was. My fault. I'm tired. I'm ready to go home. Work. You get like that. But yeah, so this guy, I think it was a guy, bought a ticket or somehow ended up going down to New Orleans, but didn't buy a ticket for the Super Bowl. And by the stroke of some great manifestation or stroke of luck, gets tickets to the Super Bowl. Now, with that being said, should I buy a ticket to Vegas and not for WrestleMania in hopes of getting a ticket to go to WrestleMania? Hell no. I mean, I would, but let's be real. Do it look like I'm? Nah, I ain't gonna think negative on that. But if you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. But anywho, yeah, I would like to go to WrestleMania. It would be dope if Triple H or somebody in WWE heard this, that a lifelong WWE fan who has a podcast who loves to talk about wrestling would love to go to WrestleMania for the second straight time in a row. He was at last year's WrestleMania in Philly. Just saying, anybody out there is listening. I mean, April, we're February. Manifestation. And yeah, like we're on the road to WrestleMania. But first, we got to stop at Elimination Chamber, and we got some qualification matches that went on both Raw and SmackDown. But since SmackDown was recently, I mean, well, the end of the week, and Raw is the new week, we're gonna talk about SmackDown first. So with the qualification match, we had Drew McIntyre, LA Knight, yeah, and Big Jim. Ooh, ooh. So, in triple threat qualification match. Now, that match, yo, it's something about wrestling now. Like I like the fact that matches that like are starting to get personal. Like, it ain't like, oh, they ain't holding back. Like, bro, if it's animosity, best believe it's getting solved. Like, because not Triple H, Drew McIntyre was a little ticked off about the whole him not being able to get his moves and whatnot and the Royal Rumble match, and then LA Knight coincidentally being the one that eliminates him, and yet he was involved in a triple threat match that took place on SmackDown, and he cut a promo throwing shots at McIntyre, saying like, "Oh yeah," like he was going on cutting his promo, and then he was like, "Oh yeah." Let me get my lines in. And LA Knight, yeah, like that was cool. McIntyre is like, this motherfucker. He's like, this guy, okay. Oh, all right. All right. Bet. So then it was like one little part where, how did it, where LA Knight had Jimmy in the corner and McIntyre comes behind him and just smacked upside the head. Yo, at the LA Knight turn, look at his boy, slaps him upside his head, and they start brawling for a little bit, you know. And Jimmy, being smart, came in and like kind of like, all right, like let them get their little one-offs on, and then back to business, which was tough. And like I said, these matches is starting to get like the animosity is up there. I mean, if you go back on Raw, JD and Beam Priest, I don't know where the beef or whatnot was at, but that match, y'all watched that match. That was like a little animosity. Obviously, Punk and Rollins. That's always animosity. Like they be going at it, and the business part, like they understand that sells. So it's like don't overdo it to the point where it's like, all right, like whoa, 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 but like do it just enough that like it gets people like me and all the other fans and people interested. It's like, all right, like, let me see about this story. Oh, they like, whoa, okay, all right. I gotta tune in. I gotta tap into this, you know? So yeah, just like enjoy it, man. Like I'm telling people this is the best time to be a wrestling, best time to be a WWE fan. Because if I say wrestling, y'all gonna think AEW too, which we don't watch that crap. And AEW, y'all done made another mistake, but a blessing for WWE, and we're gonna talk about that when we get down that road. So just hold on. But if you know, you know, and you know what I've been saying this for I don't even know how many months, years. Like AEW is trash, but like I said, we're gonna get down that road a little bit. But just you know, you know. But yeah. So we had that qualification match that went on. Drew McIntyre wins it. So now we got well, no, sorry, yeah, it didn't happen. It happened afterwards. Yeah, so we got John Cena, we got CM Punk, and now we got Drew McIntyre. I mean, which leaves two more spots available. Who could it be? And on the women's side, we got Alexa Bliss versus Candice LeRae. Shout out Alexa for returning, which was unexpected to everybody except the believers. All the little wrestling reporters are trying to say, "Oh yeah, the contracts were off and all this and that." They weren't. What The Rock tell y'all? Don't believe the hype, which is why I'm not brushing past him not being part of WrestleMania. People forgetting the Rock is still gonna come for Cody. I I don't know how, but I still feel like hmm, somehow I still feel like we're going. Which actually, hmm, we're still gonna get Johnson. We're still gonna get The Rock and Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania somehow. Whether it's triple threat, fatal four, 1-on-1. Somehow, Rock and Cody at WrestleMania. I'm telling y'all this now, and this is perfect because people are forgetting. Like people are forgetting. They trying to brush that aside. Like yeah, The Rock was cool and all the Cody on the Netflix premiere, but what did he tell him after WrestleMania last year? Only they know. I mean, he's coming. He told him he's coming from. That's why I thought SummerSlam. But don't forget, you always got to be paying attention. Like I say, every detail is a detail. That's the beauty of WWE now. Every detail is a detail, even the smallest, minorest things. Like somehow, it's the butterfly effect. It might not happen then. It might not happen now, but even later, it's gonna happen. I'm just trying to tell people. But like I said, so for the women's, we had Bianca versus Piper Niven. Shout out now. Just gonna put this out there and say that I have to make an apology because I didn't give Bianca Belair enough credit for her undoubtable, undeniable strength that she has. And one of my friends, he's a Bianca fan. I mean, I'm a Bianca too, but like I was discrediting her power and her strength. Cause I used to always tell him like, I mean, y'all can go back and watch it. Just watch any match where she's fighting someone that's a little bit on the powerhouse side. But every time she does her KOD, where does she hit the KOD from? Where does she start the KOD at? The corner. But this was different. When she did it to Piper, and it's always like when she would do the Piper Niven, she would always have to be in the corner. But this is different because I actually watched Bianca. I mean, a little slight foot, but that shit still counts to me. It's like she picked her up like without assistance. It was like she had a foot on the turnbuckle, well, on the ropes for not even like 3 seconds. Not even, I don't even know if it was like like 2 seconds. And then Bianca lifted her up single handedly, walked her to the middle of the ring, KO'd her ass. Now, that's tough. I'm not gonna lie, Bianca. I take back what I've said in the past before, and my homie Lionel, he could vouch for me that I've said that she didn't really, I mean, she wasn't really that strong like that. I mean, she was strong, but like she ain't like how Jade, when she was in Royal Rumble, just like picked up Nia Jax with ease. I'm like, Bianca could do it, but like it took like a little boost. Like, I mean, she's got to do it in the corner of the ropes, but like, nah, Bianca, shout you out, man. Like that was tough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like that had the crowd like, whoa. That had me like, I had to go back and replay to watch it, man. Let me double check, make sure. Oh yeah, she did. That's tough. So yeah, I take back what I've said. Um, we had Alexa Bliss and Candice LeRae go at. I mean, come on now. Y'all really think Candice LeRae was gonna win that unless she had to cheat somehow? So, and then Alexa just coming back, she ain't gonna lose that quick. She not trying to lose, but she got Pete. We getting. I feel like we gonna get a Alexa Bliss Nikki Cross reunion come WrestleMania. Because I feel like Nikki's gonna be part of the Wyatt Six. Because it was confirmed that Uncle Howdy was the one that it was confirmed she was the one that was talking to Uncle Howdy way back. If you know, you know. But like I said, I feel like because Bianca and Naomi, actually, she's holding the title too long. Nah, I was gonna make a prediction that like it would be Raquel and Liv versus Bianca and Naomi versus Nikki and Alexa. But I feel like Bianca and Naomi are holding them titles a little too damn long. Like, especially Bianca. Only because bro, she's not tag team. I mean, she could be in the tag team, but like, she's not tag team per uh, per se. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but she's more. She's main card. She's top tier. She's title defender. Like she's title number one contender. She's not meant to be a tag team partner. She's meant to be solo dolo, kicking ass and taking names, KOD and 1 2 3. And so like, come on. I'm just waiting for Naomi to be revealed. She's the one that took out Jade Cargill. Let's just cut the crap, cut the chase, set the match up. WrestleMania, Naomi, Jade Cargill. Locked, sealed, deal. It is done. I've said enough. So, we're not going to show like that. That would be tough, bro. And like, that would be crazy if it did come out like that. And I was right. Like, if I just ended the show like that, man, that, that would be tough. But we ain't lining like that. We got more stuff to talk about. I can't just leave y'all like that. Nah, we can't do that. So yeah, like I said, at first I thought it was no, I didn't think it was Bailey. It doesn't make sense for Bailey. I was thinking Bianca, but like I can't see Bianca be the one to do it. Like, okay, one little chance that it might be here, and that's only because the Street Profits, because it's starting to look like they're turning heel. So it's like a faction with Bianca and the Street Profits, and it's like, all right, like they holding the gold, like Bianca gets the title, and Street Profits gets the tag title. So it's like, all right, like the I'm trying to think what the group be called. Profits, Street, no, EST Profits, nah. I'm trying to see how you could like. I want to include the EST, so it's like established. And it's like a faction this year, but like EST for Bianca, saying she's the strongest faction, the quickest to whatever. She's EST WWE. So you put the EST and the Street Profits. Nah, I don't know. But I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I still think it's Naomi because Naomi has the most to gain from it because it's like, run. She claims she's a tag team champion, which she's not. She didn't win the match. She didn't win the titles. She's just a fill-in for Jade. So now she thinks she's a tag team champion. It's delusion. Like, because all the matches she's been tagged, when not tagged, she's been world championship matches, and she done lost them all. So it's like, why do you honestly feel like you can just claim you're the tag team champion? You're just holding down the damn spot. So honestly, it don't really matter. But we had that. Tiffany and Charlotte had their face off. I don't know if it's just me, but Charlotte, man, it ain't that all that appealing. Like, it's just too much. You get money and you go crazy. I just think it's too much work. Not appealing. Like, I ain't going to talk down on her, but like, that's the same Charlotte they got hurt the last time. Like, there's a lot of differences. So many differences. Like, mm, new year, new year, new person, right? Literally. But yeah, oof, Tiffy, it's you and Charlotte. I don't know. I believe you can do it, but you gotta come back with that promo. Cause Charlotte killed you. Like, you trying to talk her down, and she just basically like belittled you. Like, excuse me, like, you talk when I tell you to talk, and like, you want me to face you that bad, you get on your knees and beg me. I'm like, oof, them's is fighting words. Tiffy should have just been like, F it, bro. She should have pulled a Gunther and just took her out. But we're getting Naya and Tiffy on Friday. So I guess because I was wondering when Naya was gonna go for title. I thought she was see this whole transfer portal thing. It don't make no sense to me. So it's like, is she on Raw or is she on SmackDown? Because like I honestly don't even know anymore. Like this whole thing is weird. Like what the hell is the purpose of the transfer window? If y'all not gonna stay on the same brand. If they're not gonna stay on your own brand. Like I don't know, it might be just me. But yeah, she killed her on that mic. Uh, and we had the return of the imitation tribal chief Solo Sokoa. Now we got him and Cody Rhodes at Elimination Chamber. And I still feel like Cody's gonna win it. But if Cody wins it again, I think you gotta watch out. Watch out for Jacob, man, because Jacob, he's a coming. And Solo, you said it yourself. Losing has consequences. You done already lost the Ulafala. So that's a oof. If you lose the title, oof. Jacob's like, you know what? F it, man. Like, we done tried your way, and we doing it my way. You don't like it, you get down, lay down. Or either way, you get the hell up on my way. But that would be Jacob versus Solo. Like I said, that's gonna be tough, bro. That's gonna be a banger match. Yeah. So then on Monday Night Raw, we had Bailey versus Lyra Valkyria for the qualifier. We had another two more qualification matches for Elimination Chamber. Bailey, of course, is successful, but I'm not really a big fan of Lyra Valkyria because I wanted Dakota Kai to win the title, but I kind of get why Dakota didn't win it because I mean she's injury prone, and it's like I don't know if they really want a champion like Dakota Kai right now per se. Cause like, bro, you just came back from an injury, and you just came back from an injury previous to this injury. So it's like you're injury prone like crazy. So it's like I don't know if you could maintain winning a world title and doing all the house shows and everything without having to worry about getting hurt. Nah, I don't know. I don't think she can hang. So I don't like Lara Mercury because I just don't. She reminds me of Becky, and like I don't care for Becky Hogan that much. So it's just like, it is what it is. But yeah, Jay start to show out now. This is how I don't know, man. I'm trying to compare Jay right now versus '08 Jeff Hardy. Like '08 Jeff Hardy was right up there, neck and neck with President Obama at that time. So it's like, and he was a risk taker and it was exciting and all this and that. But like Jay Uso, that's the Yeet Man. Like he just the whole arena be going nuts. Like it's usually hard to find somebody not eating or like just taking part. It's like, cause Jay, bro, he's so over with the crowd to the point where they asked for an encore for the theme song. Now he done this 3 different times, bro. Like he just looks at the like running back. And he like, bro, that's tough, man. Like you gotta have aura to do something like that. Shout out Jay, man. And of course, when he was out celebrating for his encore, the Gunther comes out and attacks him and beats him down. But yet Jay stands tall and makes it official that he's coming for Gunther's World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania 41. So that should be an interesting match. Where will it place on the main event list? I think that should be a night 2. That's a night 2 thing for sure. Like I said, I still see my Roman and Jay, Chris Benoit, Guerrero moment happening. Yeah, and then Rhea challenges Io for her Women's World Championship at Elimination Chamber. due to the fact that she cost EO a world title elimination qualify last week overall because she went to sucker punch and live. Excuse me, y'all. Like I said, I'm tired. I'm trying to like somewhat hurry this up because I do have to get ready to head on out in about like 10 more minutes. Probably about as much as y'all get. I get like a couple more. I do want to talk a little on NXT real quick before we dip on up out of here. But yeah, so we had Rhea EO. They said AJ Styles was on Raw, hence which I saw at the beginning of the show. Yeah, so Braun Breaker and AJ Styles backstage like stare up. That would be an interesting little match. I wouldn't be that kind of would be a banger match, low key. That would be an underrated one. AJ Styles versus Braun Breaker. Oof. Mm. But I still feel like I think unless you throw Sheamus in that mix, because I still want to see Sheamus as Intercontinental Champion. That's all he needs. All he needs is the IC title and the Triple Crown. So it's like I feel like he'll get it at WrestleMania. He should. He most definitely should. But yeah, Logan Paul also qualified. Qualified in Elimination Chamber, beating Rey Mysterio to end the show, and then New Day comes out and beats down on Ray. Now I feel like that could be a 6-man tag match. Like I could see Ray, Penta, and Dragon Lee versus Chad Gable. No, yeah, versus Chad Gable, um, Rey Mysterio. No, you don't need Ray in there again. Chad Gable. I guess it would be for you, Alpha Academy. I guess you could do Alpha Academy. Not Alpha Academy, I mean American Made. You could throw Julius and Brutus Creed in there. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, that would be interesting. And then on the NXT side, we had Oba Femi and A-Town Down Under with a little face off for their match on this Saturday. Now I think we're gonna get Jake Paul, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller at WrestleMania. It's like it's about time. Like, bro, this has been steaming since I want to say summer last year, bro. This has been building up. Like, it's just like, all right, now next. Mm. Oh, excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Yeah, let me cut this short. So yeah, we had Bailey and Cora Jade. Cora Jade beat Bailey and earned herself a spot in the women's NXT Women's Championship match, making it a fatal 4-way match this Saturday. You got Roxanne Perez, who's also going to be qualifying. I feel like she's going to qualify. She's also going to be in a qualification match next Monday on Raw against Raquel Rodriguez. God damn. Take two. I'm like tired, bro. I'm tired. So I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Fast forward this, y'all. But the most important thing I want to say, AEW, y'all are like the New York Giants, and we're like the Philadelphia Eagles. You get rid of talent, and they come over here and they exceed, they excel. We got CM Punk come over here, speaks for itself. Jay Cargill speaks for itself. Ethan Page speaks for itself. Penta in the process of speaking for himself. And now we got the absolute Ricky Starks. Yes, sir, ski. Or should we say AEW Rock? Ooh, boy. Ooh, man. Ricky Starks, man. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. And I'm hearing reports that Miro, aka Rusev from WWE, and Aleister Black, also known as Malachi Black on AEW, are free agents. So, newest member of Judgment Day, Aleister Black. Because if you remember, Dominic was trying to talk about bringing in a new member, and Dom had Finn shut that down. But yet, coincidentally, Aleister Black got but then again, I don't know because he might go to SmackDown because Lena Vega, that's his wife. But I mean, it makes sense for Aleister to go to Bloodline. I'm not Bloodline, Judgment Day. Um, and Miro, aka Rusev, I feel like he should go to NXT. That would be. I want to see him and Oba Femi go at it. Like, imagine a Saturday, but I wouldn't even be surprised. Like, that would be, oof. Talk about the power of feeding family. That's a good matchup. And I mean, it could go to NXT Stand and Deliver. Like, ooh, toss that in the hat right now. So we're going to see Aleister Black join the Judgment Day, and we're going to see Rusev versus Obafemi NXT Stand and Deliver. So yeah, that's my little prediction. So we just go and stay tuned and see how it goes. But yeah, as always, guys, ladies, fans, everyone, I appreciate y'all for listening to another spectacular episode of the Wiseman Talks podcast. I said the song, sing along. I'm tired. My mind is gone. Tell your friends, tell your foes, tell your neighbors, let them know. Wiseman Talks podcast. Wisenites. Wisettes. Okay, let's stick. Recognize.